What's up, you guys? It's your boy Next back with another video, and I'm doing a reaction video. I haven't did one of these in a minute, so let's go. So this lady, she got on the internet saying that a lot of modern women are chameleons, and I watched like the first 4 seconds of the video, and I saved it to my Instagram so I could react to it for you guys. Whenever I see something like that, or just something interesting on Instagram, I always save it to react. But I want to hear what she got to say, and I'm sure y'all do. So let's just get right into the video. Roll the intro. Picture me with it. Look, said nigga, we made it. Look.
So let me tell you about modern women today. Modern women today are chameleons, right? And the reason why they're chameleons is because a lot of men will really think that they got a good woman, right? And then next thing you know, a few months go by, you done made this woman your girlfriend now. Now she has a title. And now you just start seeing the true colors. You start seeing the red flags. You just start seeing stuff just unraveling. You're like, wait, I thought you was this. You presented yourself as this, but in reality, you're something totally different. I need y'all modern women to stop being chameleons. I need y'all to also start tapping into your feminine energy. Y'all be wanting to match men's energy so badly. How can you be a man's piece if you try to match his energy? Do you know that you as a woman have the power to literally, if your man's at 100 and he's frustrated and angry, to bring him back down to 0 and make him calm? Do you know that? Like, we literally have a superpower called feminine energy, and most of y'all women don't even exercise it because y'all don't know how to exercise it because y'all too busy being upset, angry, and bitter and combative. Y'all, I need y'all to start working on yourselves and doing that inner work because men getting tired of y'all being chameleons. Stop pretending that you're something that you're not and actually become it.
Shorty said, stop pretending to be something that you're not. I say this all the time on my YouTube channel, and some women see my videos and they like my videos, and then some women I get them bad comments every now and then. You don't know what you're talking about, la la la. I know exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of modern women, chameleons. You think you got a good woman. You know, I told a story previously on my channel. I was dating a white girl, and probably one of the baddest bitches I done ever dated, and she introduced herself like she was the most holy person, damsel in distress, fucking, oh my, I can't even explain it, bro. She made it seem like she was the most, what? I never done that. I haven't had sex in almost 3 years before I met you. Like, bro, come on, shorty, come on. This is why, like, whenever I meet a new girl, bro, I naturally, like, when it come down to shit like that, I naturally don't believe shit they say. Not saying that all women are liars, no, but I have to see. I got to get the whole facts. Just like it's car facts, you can get the whole facts. And there's a lot of ways to get the whole facts, you know, to find out if your girl is a hoe. And sometimes the whole facts don't come back in all together. You know, it comes back in pieces, and sometimes it don't come back right away. It come back over a long period of time, a few months, maybe even a few years for some people. But some girls could hide it. They could hide they whole tendencies. But yeah, bro, a lot of modern women really do be chameleons, bro. They'll introduce themselves like, you know, a lot of men talk about this. They first meet a girl, they're the sweetest, kindest, softest person they ever met, and then after they get married, they just turn to something crazy, and now they want a divorce. Now they took half of your entire existence, you know. Sure, they ain't contribute nothing to it, but she took half of it. The kids gone, the house gone, the car's gone, all of that gone. You know, worked your ass off trying to build a life for this woman, and this woman just fucking, you know, did you crazy. I done seen plenty of situations, and I'm not saying men don't do bad shit to women. There's plenty of men out here beating on a woman, all types of bad shit, you know. But right now, I'm talking about women, you know. I talk about the male perspective because I am a man. I've been through all this shit. But yeah, y'all, modern women really be chameleons. Let me know in the comments if you ever ran into a woman like this that made it seem like she was the most holy woman to ever walk this planet. She was the Virgin Mary. That's what she make it seem like she is. She's the Virgin Mary, but guess what? That girl is a demon. The white girl I told you about that was acting like she was the Virgin Mary, guess what? She was having all types of threesomes and one night stands and all types of shit. Not even 2 months before I met her. Real talk. I found out the whole facts. The whole facts came back. And no, I'm not shaming women for, sleeping with men or not. I'm not saying women should stay virgins their whole life until they meet their husband. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying don't be a hoe. Just don't be a hoe. That's it. Because most women, and all women don't want to get married, but most women, you want to get married, right? But women like to say, oh, my past don't matter. My past don't matter. It 100% do, because my future 100% matters. If I told you, if, the fortune teller, the fortune teller example, if you went to a fortune teller and for some reason, this fortune teller, she the real deal, and she tell you that your man 2 months from now, he's gonna get laid off from his job, or he's just gonna lose his entire income. He's gonna become an alcoholic, just start drinking, being broke, and basically be a bum for the rest of his life. What would you do? You would leave him. Even if you love him, you would leave him. You might still have love for him, like, oh, I wish him the best, but you would leave him. Try to find something better eventually. You might focus on yourself for a while, the type of woman you are. But, you know, a woman's past matter because women, y'all are born with value. I'm gonna say it again for the girls watching this video. Women, you are born with value. Men, we create our value. When you were a 20-year-old man, and when you were 18-year-old after you graduated high school, for the average man, you just like, what the fuck? You don't have no value. The bitches not trying to fuck with you. Let me not say the bitches. Let me stop cussing in my videos. But women not trying to mess with you like that. The 18-year-old girls your age, they messing with 27, 28-year-olds. Even when you were in high school. Let's be honest. I done said this plenty of times on my channel. Like, gave an example about one of my high school crushes. She was getting picked up by a black tinted out Charger every day. I'm thinking this is her parents, because every day like clockwork, every day. I remember I asked her, I was like, oh, your people coming to get you? No, I said, your parents about to come get you, right? She was like, no, my man. I was like, that's your man? Oh, who is he? He go here? I'm thinking I'm on some high school shit. We juniors in high school. I'm on some high school shit. He go here? Like, he in our school? I didn't know you had a boyfriend. My man grown. Come to find out, shorty 16, her boyfriend like 27. What? So as a man, if we being real, not saying this is right, but we're being real. You 15, 16, 17 competing with 30-year-olds. Men that created their value. They don't work. They got their own crib, car. When you just 18, you don't got shit. A 18-year-old woman who hasn't been passed around has her max value. For those next couple years, she's at the peak of her life. A man's life don't really start until he, I would say late 20s, early 30s and up. That's when a man life really gets rolling, because we create the value. We stack our money, we build our physique, get our skincare together, do everything we gotta do. We create our own value. Women, you are born with it. And the more you let men smash that are not worthy of it, you diminish yourself, and you become unworthy. You don't qualify to be with certain types of men. You know, as a woman, I'm not saying all women life is easy, but it definitely is easier than men. I'm not saying y'all don't go through tons and tons of things. And again, men put y'all through a lot. I done put some girls through some things. I'm not gonna lie. But, as a woman, you got one thing. You have the potential to bagging a man who makes good money and will be willing to take care of you for the rest of your life. As a man, that's not even a possibility. Nah, it's not gonna happen. Even my ex-girlfriend, which I recently broke up with, I was taking care of her. She was living with me for these past couple months. She was living in my house. I bought a townhouse. The reason why I took a break from YouTube, because I was trying to do this relationship stuff real bad, real good. Focusing on that for now, getting finances right. I bought a little house. Getting my money up, moved her in, bought her a few things. Getting her right. So yeah, modern women really are chameleons, bro. You gotta watch out. And one thing with my ex-girlfriends used to say that I want to bring up in this video, not even on no popping shit about her, just being real. She said one time to me, "At least I'm not a hoe." I know for a fact this girl not a hoe. I know that for a fact. The whole facts came back like 10 times, came back clean. Like kept on coming back clean. So I made sure a million times. But just because you're not a hoe doesn't mean you a good woman. Just because I'm not, let's do the male equivalent of whatever. Not male equivalent. I don't know. But let's say just because a man is not beating on you doesn't mean he's a good man. Because he could do the wrong things in many other ways, just like you could do the wrong things in many other ways than just cheating on him. You know, always raising your voice, speaking out of turn. You know, with certain type of men, this is my advice for women. One, just a little bit of advice for some women who want an actual masculine man who's gonna really take care of them, pay 100% of the bills, take care of your lifestyle. Don't speak out of turn too much. Stay in your place, and that doesn't mean you're the man's here and you're here. No, y'all equal. Y'all have different strengths and weaknesses. You know, and a lot of times in modern day, especially I date a lot of black women. I'm not saying black women are bad because I just said I date a lot of black women, but a lot of black women that I've dated so far had this tendency to speak out of turn too much in the wrong situations. Always got something to say. Not saying only black women do that, not saying that, but a lot of women do that. But just, always got something to say. Always, god damn, can't take a direct order. That's just memes I be seeing on Instagram. Can't take a direct order, but when you got a real masculine man who's really taking care of you, 100% of your bills, your lifestyle, you take orders. No, he don't have to be mean like, do this right fucking now. Nah, he don't need to be like that. But if he tell you, yo, do this, your job is to do it. If he say jump, your job is to jump. Because at the end of the day, he's taking care of you. And as a woman, y'all ancestors fought for female rights, which they had the right to. I'm not saying women shouldn't be able to work or vote or nothing like that. That would be dumb. But what I'm saying is, y'all, they fought for y'all rights. Y'all are equal to men. Y'all are actually better than men in a lot of ways, which means I'm basically trying to say y'all able to do a lot of things we can't. You know. But where am I going with this? But when you did a masculine man, if he's taking care of 100% of the bills, you took away that type of power. You don't have that type of power. Just like that woman said, if more women would go up to their man, whisper in his ear, "Can you make this happen for me, baby?" and a soft, feminine voice, that man will move heaven and earth literally to make whatever it is you asked for happen. You could ask for something unrealistic. Baby, can you make $1 million in the next 5 years? Can you make 10 million in the next 5 years? I bet you that man gonna give everything he got and then some, cause of how you asked him. But if you just be like, you ain't do this, you ain't do that, But at first you was the sweetest thing ever, and as soon as he really bagged you, now you want to act like, Miss Angry Girl. I went through that recently. I really did. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. I haven't did a reaction video in a long time. I said a lot. Hope you guys agree. I hope none of the women that disagree with me come on this video and be like, start leaving hate comments. Actually, bring the hate comments. I don't even care. I'm a YouTuber at the end of the day. We gonna get those. You're gonna get those as a YouTuber. But subscribe to the channel. Follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. I'm posting content on those now, especially on TikTok. I love you guys. Peace.